What seemed like a normal end to an officer's day takes a completely different turn when he notices a tiny figure sitting alone among the parked cars. A 3-year-old girl with tear-streaked cheeks whispering, abandoned and alone in a huge parking lot. What circumstances must have led this innocent child to such a lonely place? Stay tuned to listen to her story that will truly break your heart. Do let us know where you're listening from and subscribe if you haven't. The Sacramento evening was calm, the golden hues of sunset reflecting off the glass facades of the Westfield Mall. Officer Michael Turner, a seasoned member of the Sacramento Police Department, was completing his routine patrol. The mall was bustling with shoppers, families, and the usual Friday night crowds. As Michael walked through the expansive parking lot, his eyes scanned the sea of parked cars, searching for any signs of trouble. His routine was interrupted by a flicker of movement in a far corner of the parking lot. Amidst the rows of vehicles, partially obscured by shadows and the dimming light, sat a small figure. As Michael approached, his heart sank. There, sitting alone and seemingly invisible against the backdrop of parked cars, was a 3-year-old girl. Her small frame was huddled, her big tear-filled eyes fixed on nothing in particular. "Hey there, sweetheart," Michael called out gently, crouching down to her level. "Why are you sitting all alone here?" The girl, whose name was Lily, looked up with a mixture of fear and sadness. "Mom doesn't want me home," she whispered, her voice trembling. A chill ran down Michael's spine. He had encountered lost children before, but there was something different about Lily's demeanor, a depth of sorrow that belied her young age. As Michael was about to delve deeper into Lily's situation, a sudden and unexpected voice echoed from nearby speakers. "But before we start, smash the like button and make sure to subscribe if you haven't. And hit that notification bell so that you won't miss any news stories." Startled, Michael glanced around, realizing that this was part of a pre-recorded announcement, or perhaps an attempt to distract him. Ignoring the distraction, he refocused his attention on Lily. "Don't worry, Lily," Michael assured her. "We're going to find out why you're here and make sure you get home safely." Lily's eyes welled up again. "But Mommy doesn't want me." Concerned yet determined, Michael knew he couldn't leave her alone. He gently took her hand, leading her away from the parking lot and into the bustling mall. Inside the mall, Michael guided Lily to the security office, where Jessica Ramirez, the on-duty information officer, was monitoring multiple screens displaying various parts of the mall. "Jessica, we have a situation," Michael began. "This little girl is lost, and she says her mom doesn't want her home." Jessica's eyes widened with concern. "All right, we'll make an announcement right away." She grabbed the microphone and addressed the mall. "Attention shoppers, we have a lost child here. If you are her parents or know her parents, please come to the information desk immediately." Lily's face fell. "No, Mommy doesn't want me." Despite the repeated announcements, no one came forward. Security footage showed only empty corridors and quiet storefronts. As the mall's closing time approached, the realization that Lily might truly be alone settled heavily on Michael. With the mall preparing to shut down, Michael knew he had to act swiftly. To keep Lily calm, he suggested, "Let's count the red cars we see on the way to the station. It'll help pass the time." Lily's eyes lit up at the idea. They began their walk, counting each red car that passed by. This simple game seemed to distract her from her fears, allowing them to reach the Sacramento Police Department without incident. Upon arriving, Michael introduced Lily to his colleague, Detective Laura Chen. Laura, a compassionate officer with a warm demeanor, immediately connected with Lily. She shared some of her daughter's plush toys, which Lily found comforting. "Hi, Lily. I'm Detective Chen," she greeted softly. "Do you like these toys?" Lily nodded, a small smile breaking through her tears. The presence of another woman, especially one with children, seemed to ease her distress. While Laura kept Lily occupied, Michael began his investigation into her disappearance. He combed through missing person reports, databases, and even reached out to local shelters, but found no immediate leads. Frustration began to mount as the hours passed with no answers. Determined not to give up, Michael decided to revisit the mall security footage, scrutinizing every frame for any clue that might explain Lily's presence and her mother's sudden disappearance. His keen eye caught a brief glimpse of a car with blue doors leaving the parking lot earlier that evening, a detail that had gone unnoticed before. "Blue doors," he muttered to himself. "That's our next lead." Michael's investigation led him to a quaint neighborhood in Old Sacramento, a historic district known for its preserved architecture and charming streets. He drove through the winding roads, his eyes peeled for any house that stood out with blue doors. After what felt like an endless search, his perseverance paid off. Nestled between two old brick buildings, there it was, the house with blue doors. However, the sight that greeted him was far from welcoming. The windows were boarded up, the garden was overgrown with weeds, and the entire structure seemed to exude abandonment. Steeling himself, Michael approached the house. The silence was palpable, broken only by the creak of the old wooden gate as he pushed it open. Inside, the house was a relic of a once-lived life. Dust covered every surface, and the peeling paint on the walls spoke of years of neglect. Broken furniture lay scattered across the rooms, and children's toys were strewn about, a haunting reminder of the family that once called this place home. As Michael explored, he couldn't shake the feeling that he was walking through a ghost story. Each room told a tale of sudden departure, an urgency that left everything in disarray. His heart ached for Lily, left alone in the world under such mysterious circumstances. In the main living area, Michael noticed a bookshelf that seemed slightly out of place. Upon closer inspection, he discovered a hidden latch. Pulling it, the bookshelf swung open, revealing a narrow passageway leading to a small, dust-filled room. Inside, everything was remarkably untouched by time. A small desk sat against one wall, papers neatly stacked, and a few personal items were scattered around. Michael began sifting through the documents, hoping to find any clue about the family's sudden disappearance. Among the papers, he found letters addressed to Sacramento Safe Haven, a local women's shelter. The letters were a mix of formal requests for assistance and personal pleas for help. It became clear that Lily's mother had been struggling deeply, reaching out for support as her situation deteriorated. The letters revealed a heartbreaking story. Lily's mother had been battling severe health issues, both physical and emotional, and had reached a point where she felt she could no longer care for her daughter. Desperate and fearing for Lily's safety, she made the painful decision to leave her in the mall parking lot, hoping that someone would find her and provide a better future. Further investigation into the letters uncovered troubling information about Lily's father, David Martinez. According to the shelter staff, David had been involved in illegal activities and had disappeared without a trace, leaving the family in turmoil. This revelation added another layer of complexity to the case, painting a picture of a family torn apart by circumstances beyond their control. The weight of Lily's story settled heavily on Michael's shoulders. The realization that this innocent child had been abandoned not once but twice was unbearable. Determined to give her the stability and care she deserved, Michael made a decision that would change both their lives forever. "I can't let her be alone," Michael whispered to himself. He knew that taking Lily under his wing was the right thing to do, even if it meant stepping into a role he had never anticipated. With Laura's support, Michael approached the appropriate channels to become Lily's guardian. The process was thorough, ensuring that Lily would be placed in a safe and loving environment. Finally, the day came when Michael officially became Lily's godfather, a title he embraced with both honor and responsibility. Life with Lily brought both challenges and immeasurable joy into Michael's world. He adjusted to his new role with dedication, ensuring that Lily felt safe, loved, and cherished. Together, they navigated the complexities of their new lives, building a bond that transcended the circumstances that had brought them together. Michael often reflected on their journey, recognizing how much Lily had transformed him. Her resilience and unwavering trust inspired him to become a better person, both as an officer and as a guardian. Their days were filled with laughter, learning, and the simple pleasures of life, each moment strengthening their connection. As months passed, Michael continued to seek answers about Lily's past. He worked closely with the Sacramento Police Department and local organizations to ensure that Lily had every opportunity to heal and thrive. The case of Lily Martinez became a symbol of hope and the profound impact one person can have on another's life. Through community support, therapy, and Michael's unwavering dedication, Lily began to open up about her fears and dreams. Together, they faced the shadows of her past, turning them into stepping stones towards a brighter future. Finding Lily became more than just a case. It was a testament to the power of compassion, resilience, and the human spirit. Michael's journey with Lily highlighted the importance of empathy and the difference one individual can make in the life of another. Their story resonated with many, inspiring others to reach out and support those in need. The bond between Michael and Lily became a beacon of hope, illustrating that even in the darkest times, love and dedication can light the way. Years later, Lily thrived under Michael's guardianship. She excelled in school, formed meaningful friendships, and pursued her passions with unwavering determination. Michael, too, found fulfillment in his role, proud of the strong, compassionate woman Lily had become. Their journey together, marked by challenges and triumphs, remained a poignant reminder of the transformative power of caring for another. This story was not just about locating a lost child. It was about finding a family, a purpose, and the enduring bonds that shape our lives. What are your thoughts on Officer Turner's decision to become Lily's guardian? How do you believe communities can better support children and families facing similar struggles? Let us know in the comments below how we as society can do better.